Good morning, everyone. I am barely here on time. Actually woke up late, but I'm here. So I'm gonna listen into the town hall for like the first hour, right? If it actually lasts an hour, I don't think it'll actually last an hour because they already told us most of the stuff. Like we already know cup of coffee is gonna be the next meta. We already know what the new NFT is, unless there's another one. We'll actually see. Since it's about to start, let me actually go ahead and pull it up instead of playing background music. So let's see. It's right about to start in just a minute. Well, here's my town. I don't think I made any changes, but I did manage. It did actually stay at 70 fancy cakes per hour, which is a little better than the 69 I thought I was gonna make. But what's the ranking? 27. Yeah, I kind of realized it wasn't going to be enough for top 25, but it was going to be very close. Very, very close. It's fine. I'll take it. Top 50. If I wanted to get top 25, I probably would have been better off doing stack box. Although it would have been more work, it would have been more complicated. But it makes sense, you know. Makes sense. The more work you do, the better the reward. But yeah, hello, Martin. Thought I wasn't gonna stream, huh? Well, I woke up late, but I didn't wake up that late. So I'm here. Let's go ahead. Wrong one. Yeah, as soon as I start the town hall, I should be able to hear it. I'm trying to see. Trying to pull up. So Icebox was the MVP. That is so. If anybody did Icebox here, what rank did he get? I do want to know that. Did you actually get like top 225, top 400? What rank did you get? Why is this not pulling up? Oh, I know why. Wrong one. That's the chat. I just keep clicking the wrong buttons. There we go. Yeah, I don't need the whole screen. That works fine. Okay, they're about to start it. Andrew, Conley, hello. Ivis, hello. Martin 23, you 359 me if it helps. It says on rank 27 though. Right.
Good morning.
Nah,
Friday.
I just I just slept late, see money.
Happy Friday.
Oh man,
No free lunch, hello.
look at this. We got Riant and Isma, Farmer Michelle, and Volcron here for the town hall. Good morning, everybody.
Riant
this is our
Isma.
weekly town hall. We've been doing it for well over a year and a half now, and we are chatting with you on Discord, and of course audio here, and reading comments on YouTube. Speaking of which, remember to click like and subscribe, and there's a little bell there. Click that so you'll get notifications, because I see some of you guys asking, did the town hall start yet? Well, click that and you won't have to ask. You will get notified. So let's see, who do we got today? Lazy Lumberjack.
No, I'm not sick either. I actually feel fine. I just slept late.
Got some animated images. Vulture.
Damn, Kenny P. That's really good.
Nacho. Lonely Island. Postman. Moise.
Hold on, let me fix the volume.
Usual.
There we go.
Usual troublemakers.
Yeah, those are the usual suspects.
Well, excuse me, here on the lineup, you'll see we have two new guests. Well, one returning guest and one new guest. You guys have been asking for him.
Rant.
Forever.
Product
it's
manager.
Riant.
Hey.
Everybody say hi. Hi,
Hello, everybody. Thanks for having me here.
Hey.
Hi, Rian.
It's nice to have you here on an AMA this time.
Icebox getting nerfed? Maybe.
It's great to be here.
Will you tell our listeners who maybe don't know who you are a little bit about your role on the team?
Sure thing. I'm Riant. I arrived in Gala about 3 months ago or so, and I'm right now the product manager of Common Ground World. And
Okay.
I've been learning a lot about the company, the industry, the game. I have a few years of experience in mobile gaming, and I'm now diving through Web3, learning a lot. And 2024 is looking really fun for the game, so it's great to be here in the AMA, and I wanted to say hi to everybody.
That's awesome. So happy to see you. Yeah, we've been working with Riant for since he got here,
Cool.
and he's an awesome team
The
member.
product
And I
manager.
hope you're all super welcoming to him in Discord. And
Or
thanks
maybe
for joining us.
you meant to say
And
Thank
then
you.
Isma
Woo!
is
Maybe that's what
our
you
art
meant.
director.
I don't know.
Welcome back, Isma.
Oh, thank you for having me. Hi, everyone. It's good to be back.
Good morning.
Morning.
Tabuka said Icebox
See
was
if, how you feeling
very
today?
difficult for.
Farmer Michelle.
Oh,
Yeah,
good. Happy
yeah,
Friday.
but I think Stackbox is
Friday.
harder. But
Well, let's start off with the headlines. What do you
yeah,
got
I think
first for us,
Stackbox is
Michelle?
harder.
Let's see here.
But it's the
I'm still
Icebox
trying
was the
to find
hardest
our
build you did.
document.
That makes sense.
Okay. Well, how about the light paper? Any news on that, or is that still illegal?
I believe it's still illegal.
Okay.
Not surprised.
All right. And there's today we won't have Ninja Surprise. He's out doing some family stuff. Good for him.
Yep.
And we have a quick social media update.
Good point, Gala
Zealy
Gaming.
rewards and all that. Do you have any more info
Starting
on
the
that?
game as a
Farmer
main game
Michelle?
developer. What
I
a
believe the
big
Zealy rewards were
surprise.
sent out late last night. I think it was a arcane earring, rare arcane earring, probably. Those should have gone out last night. I know I saw some people
Yeah, they did.
notice that they were in their inventory. So
Oh, nice.
those have definitely made it to wallets.
Awesome. Okay. And any warnings for our players?
Very earring.
Yeah. Same as usual. Be careful. Scammers. 'Tis the season for scammers. Crypto's starting to pick up again, so just be careful.
Hmm.
Anyone who's sending you a DM, if you don't know who they are exactly, and you're not 100% sure, they could be a scammer. If they're not for sure, someone that you're familiar with already. Remember that no one from Gala will ever send you any direct messages. No one will ever ask you for your seed phrase. No one will ask you for your password. Anyone who's sending you a direct message is probably a scammer. They're just trying to get your assets.
Absolutely. But about that direct messages stuff, we will respond though, right? Like they're encouraged to DM us first.
Definitely. Always send
Okay.
us direct messages. I will answer any questions in DMs. It may take me some time. I tend to get pretty
Where's the
backed up with
ceramic
DMs.
storage?
But feel
Yeah.
free to send me a DM.
Yeah, I was responding to a couple DMs I got this morning. Lonely Island, Nacho G, Billy, Flip
my
and Rue
DM?
2, if some of you guys remember him. And
I was looking for
that
my
kind of
ceramic storage. I don't
leads
know
us
what happened
into
to
the
it.
game updates. So
Right, let's hear it.
I'll go over the kind of the big fix this week. There were
Yeah,
some
just
disconnect
time-consuming
problems
rich
and some
fee.
save problems. Our QA team and our backend guys identified what the root cause was for that. We've got it fixed. It's going through review. So sorry about that. That was super annoying, I know. And other fixes that went in. I'm gonna do this in reverse order. We'll do fixes first.
Oh, okay, Ives. That's why
And,
I couldn't find it.
Let me just do this. There was a Trade Depot problem. I don't know if any
Okay.
of you guys noticed, but some of the DMs that I saw screenshots of, some of you did. That's been fixed. There's been a
Yeah, homeboy,
rework
hello.
to our, well, some people would call them pop-ups, but it's actually the user interface. There's a little bit of rework of that because this year is going to have a ton of UI. And, you know, last year and since late summer, early fall of 2022, our focus was on reaching parity with Townstar Live, the Play Canvas version, right? So we always had to make the balance between, okay, do we implement a new NFT or an NFT that's existing in the current game, or do we fix a certain bug, or do we improve the engine? You know, there's always a balance. So catching up, some of that work is catching up with us. Now we've got the time to address some of that old tech debt, like making the pop-ups better. You might have noticed sometimes there were overlaps. You'd see one message sitting on top of another. Specifically, I think there were some inventory problems this week. That's been fixed. And yeah, and that's really good. So one of our devs, the Famished Dragon, has fixed that one. NFT Watch. So you guys know if you're playing the game and you own an NFT and it's placed in your town, and then you forget, maybe you're playing the game, it's on another monitor, and you go and you transfer that NFT to a friend. It's well documented, that NFT will get yoinked out of your town after a little under 60 seconds.
That's what I'm aware of. Yeah.
There was a bug that some of the passive effects
Uh-oh.
would remain behind, so we
That
fixed that.
sucks. Okay.
Sorry if that was
So like
affecting your
solar
health or
panel?
anything, or giving you other side effects. There was a
Thanks.
So like
Oh,
cheating.
sorry.
Thanks
Some
for
people
getting
were
that fixed
cheating.
for us.
Yeah.
yeah.
Some people were cheating doing
there
that.
was
then.
a potential exploit that one of our security guys found this week that none of you figured out. So I'm not going to tell you what it was, but it's been fixed. And there were some security upgrades as well. So, there's always an arms race against naughty cheaters.
Yeah, we don't
and I
ask
think
about
most
the
of the
trade
people
bot anymore.
that are in our Discord and stuff are awesome, and we love getting the DMs when you're like, hey, this feature seems a little weird, or this other player might be a little weird.
Yeah, if I
Any
know
call
the
outs you
answer,
have,
I'll let you know,
always
Martin.
love to see them. And even if you don't hear something from us immediately, know that we are vigilant about fixing those problems. So it matters to us too, right? We want a nice, fair playing ground. So yeah,
It does.
yeah, absolutely. So the other features, I mentioned the disconnect and the anti-cheating. And then I'm going to be a little bit of a broken record on our big features. So this year, we're doing things like NFT upgrades and the guilds, which is the first one we're working on, and all sorts of interesting large feature sets. So you're not going to hear a lot of updates from me week to week, like, oh, we implemented this one little, whatever. It's going to be these really big things that we test for multiple weeks or months at a time. So progress this week, guilds, NFT upgrades, and we're almost getting to a point where we can share some screenshots with you guys.
That's exciting.
So, yeah.
Sounds
let's
cool,
see.
but at the same time, they've been saying that.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it anyways, once it's
Our next
done.
section, Isma's art. Isma, do you have any visual aids to share with?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
Gala
do
Gaming,
have
that's,
that's
one slide for
definitely
you
cheating.
guys. So we have been working hard on the game. We have been trying to do our best on not only delivering what you guys need for the competitions, but all the upgrades and all the NFT stuff. So
shit.
we're cleaning our pipeline, and I really wanted to show you how we come with the art from the beginning to the final implementation. So usually the design team give us some specifics, what is the design intention and what's really the idea behind something. And after that, we just take a reference board, that we call it, is that we gather like a bunch of images that we think it will fit to the vision of
Zero
the
bugs
design.
as usual,
And
right?
then from there, try to extract and do some sort of the super advanced EI, but human. And we come up with some ideations, some ideas
cool.
for the buildings, in the third part of it. And usually there is when we do the most feedback with the artist, because it's just in the rough
I mean, the
state, so we
building
can
looks
just,
cool,
let's say,
sure.
destroy and break it and try to build what we think is the best. So in this case, there's an
JMR,
example there
happy
in where we
Friday.
add some sort of blockade of green, so it doesn't feel so flat on the roof. And then after that, we just go to the final concept, So from the idea to the final concept, it's just mainly doing a funnel of the design intent into the final piece.
Yeah, it is
right?
weird, Martin.
So when we confirm
I
with the
get what
final
you're
concept
saying.
what we really want to do, you just give it to the 3D artist, and he just replicated beautifully. Our 3D artist, well, our 2D artist also as well, but our 3D artist is really, really
It'll bug
good
something else.
at giving all that feel and atmosphere from the concept. And when we approve that, we just go through to the engine implementation, So as you don't know, maybe, is that we have multiple softwares doing the pipeline. So usually we do the 3D model in a different software, and then we implement it in the engine. And then we just give it to QA for a final review. And usually with just a few bugs, well, we have had 0 bugs, but usually it's just 1 or 2 minor
So
stuff
close.
that we need to fix. But essentially, it's just pretty much what I just told you. So from design to final implementation depends on the asset. It will take a little more time, sometimes animations, but essentially this is the entire process of the art for Townstar. I mean, Common Ground. I'm sorry, Common Ground.
Uh-oh. Wrong name.
What habit?
I still call it Townstar
Yep.
on occasion. It's okay.
Yeah, working
yeah.
with the art team has been a delight.
Why did we change the name
work
again?
you do, it's outstanding. You deliver really fast, and the quality of the 2D and 3D art is just amazing.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah,
art
we
is
have a great
great.
team.
Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't think anybody complains about the art.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
it's
good.
beautiful. Well, thank you for
Hey.
sharing that. Yeah. What's up next,
You're
Michelle?
welcome, guys.
Yeah, let's move on to what's coming up next for the game. We got any new stuff coming in anytime recent or soon?
I think that one would go to Reant.
Yeah,
Yes.
so Q1 is looking really fun for the game. We have already scheduled
Aren't they all?
the base of content we want to have in January, February, and March.
Oh,
We
that's what
want
you
to
meant.
go for a monthly theme based competitions and NFTs. So, as you might know, January is the month of coffee. So, it's going to be really fun.
I actually didn't know that.
Today,
Oh.
the specialty coffee card is going to reach Gala store. And another news is that we want to introduce a starter pack to engage new players coming into the game,
Uh-oh.
to speed up their early progress. It's going to be a low price with non-stackable abilities, perfect for new players that want to check out cheap NFTs to get involved in the world of Web3.
Okay, what does that mean? Miranda
that's
Skins
exciting.
2.0?
A starter pack?
Yeah,
Oh.
Does it come with a wheat stand?
with essentials.
Oh, man.
Does it come with water pump?
That's
Oh, that's
awesome.
a
That'll
good
be great
idea.
for new players.
What does
That's
that
a really good
mean?
idea. I'm glad you guys are finally adding the Volcron statue. That's in the starter pack. I
Yeah.
think Michelle said. Michelle
Yes.
promised it.
It'll be there somewhere.
Yeah, where's jewelry at? Yeah,
That's really
such
great.
a good
Thank you,
question,
Rian.
B-Rob. Where the heck is jewelry at?
Yeah, really looking forward for it to reach the stores, and 2024 is looking really fun for Common Ground World.
I agree.
Awesome. Let's move on to questions and answers. I got just a couple questions in the AMA forum this week. The first one that I have says, if the workers are the problem when we try to click on buildings, why can't you make the workers click through? We never had to click on a worker anyway.
Yeah. That's
he's making
interesting. It's always
stat box. Yeah.
Well, I don't want I don't want to give away spoilers or anything, but there may be a reason that you can click on workers in the future. We certainly could turn that feature off. I know the
Makes sense.
ability
yeah.
to click on buildings
Click on
is what
workers
matters
to
now.
apply buffs to them.
So, yeah, that is a bug, and we kind of debated a little bit on it yesterday when we saw that question come through, and we will work on fixing that over the next couple weeks. It's not going to take weeks of work. We just got to fit it in. So, yeah, thanks for your idea. That's appreciated.
Farmer Michelle says,
The next question I have here
jewelry
says,
metathune.
we want AMA to bring us new offers all the time, which, to be honest, I'm not sure what that question means. So if anyone out there asked that question, please let us know. Because it says, again, and I repeat, we want AMA to bring us new offers all the time.
I'm not even
Let us know
exactly
what you're asking.
sure what
And we'll
that
move on to the next
means.
one, which says, can you add a storage tab to the NFT page? Monthly bonus storages, bogged down NFT page, and massive scrolling is required. The storage tab would definitely be helpful.
So helpful. What do you think, Riant? Would that be
Well,
useful?
Absolutely. In a user experience perspective, scrolling down dozens of NFTs is surely pretty annoying. So that would be a great quality of life.
Mm-hmm. As a quick reminder, I agree too. And just a quick reminder, anybody playing on PC, it's a little easier, but you can hit Control F to search through NFTs and through your regular store. So, yeah.
Yep, you can find any NFT you're looking for that way. Just search for it, and you can get exactly what you want. The next question I have says, For a game to be fun to play, it must have lots of people. But right now, the game has nothing to attract new players.
Rachel,
Aren't there any new
hello.
activities to attract new players?
Well,
I mean, it's
I think
kinda-
Riant just covered that, right? With the starter pack.
Well, yeah, a reason to get into the game is
That's
the starter pack,
okay.
but that's to dive in right into Web3.
Sure,
The
you want to
game,
get
it's
in
really
and
fun.
start spending
It's a
money.
great
All
farming
right.
simulation experience,
think that's
especially
what
in the
they
common
meant.
ground mode. You can build your own town, make it larger, recover,
That's
back soil. And I think the competition side is also very interesting every week with a new competition. I think the game is a great farming simulation experience, and it's better with Web3 elements. I play it all the time, especially common ground mode. I have my Baguette meta crafting town. I've been having a really great time with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got that completionist streak. But I think we wanted to turn that back on the players as well, right? Like, for whoever asked that question, what would be a feature that
I
would
said it on
get
the
your
chat.
friend or your
So the best way to
housemate
get
or
people
family
in
member
is to have
play?
them spend money immediately.
Yes, definitely.
That's kind of
let
where
us
it
know.
starts, right?
Yep.
That's what it sounds like to me, which
Gaming definitely
that doesn't
grows by
sound
telling
very
your
good.
friends that you love a game. And that's how I introduce people into games. I say, hey, I love this game. I'm playing it all the time. You got free time at night? You like games?
Volcron
Check out
said
this
I'm
game.
200% correct. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't respond to me. He responded Lazy Lumberjack.
Let's see. There's a question for you, Michelle. Can we ... Can we bring back the old Discord channel to report cheaters? What do you think about that?
We used to have that channel to report cheaters back when we were way on Play Canvas. Gosh, it was probably like a year and a half ago now since we've even had that channel, and it was okay, but it did tend to cause problems. It tended to turn into community members fighting with other community members.
Yeah, I
and it
remember
wasn't
that.
really
Better off
it wasn't
just
really a
private
positive or helpful
messaging
place to
Farmer
be.
Michelle.
If anyone does have any cheater reports or anything they feel concerned about or want to let me know about, just you can always send me a DM. I'll always be around. You can send Volcron a DM.
Mm-hmm.
He'll get a hold of it. You can send it to anyone on the team. You can even send it to customer support. They'll let us know. But I don't see any future where we'll be reopening up a public channel for people to report other people, because it's just turned into fights.
Mm-hmm.
So we won't be doing that.
Okay. Sounds fair.
Yeah.
So, Michelle, why isn't there a coin giveaway event for new players? We know we give away coin to
giveaway?
existing, obviously, competition winners. Why not for
Oh.
new players?
We do. There's definitely not a current event going on for new players to get any type of special rewards or any special tokens. We did
Like
do
for
one
May
during May
Mayhem.
Mayhem. That was probably the
Yeah.
last time we did one. There may be one in the future, but we don't do them all that often because they do tend to lead to people just making multi accounts and abuse things.
Yeah,
So
they're
we
gonna
don't
make
do them
multi accounts
often.
anyways.
Okay.
LV Postman says, I think everybody above
Let's
me is
see, live
cheating.
Q&A. See, we
One way
talked
to
about
put it.
Control F, a little bit about disconnects. Did you guys capture any live Q&A while I was updating these notes here?
Now I see Billy just asked a question that says, anyone raised any cheater concerns to you so far? Michelle, may we know if anyone was investigated and what the result was? And if you do send me a DM and you do report somebody, the answer is no. I will not tell you what the result is of that. That's none of your business. So
Yikes.
that is something that we will take care of on our side.
Mm-hmm. Digi asked, can we get NFT pawns that don't need to refill? Oh, that's interesting. That don't instantly provide water. What do you think, Riant?
You mean like a fountain?
Michelle? Yeah.
Or a water tower? Those do already exist.
Yeah, I don't really understand that question.
Well,
That don't need a refill?
That brings up...
I love reading NFT suggestions. So we can always check out viability with the design team. Yeah, feel free to comment and share your thoughts. What could be what we could introduce into the game, and an NFT pond that doesn't need to refill. That's a really interesting one. We need to check it out. But yeah, I'm always thankful for your suggestions and feedback, of course.
That's we haven't really advertised this much, but one of the kind of back end things we're doing
Artifact
with
is a
Gala
good
at
idea.
large
It's just
is a way to
kind of
provide
weird.
metadata about the NFTs on the store page that
I'll
reflects
talk more
their
about that after the
in-game
town hall.
utility. So that is actually kind of missing, isn't it, Michelle? Like if I'm a customer and I'm like, oh, you know what, I have this certain strategy and I want to do pawns or whatever. Besides asking in Discord, how would I find out there is an
Yeah, as
NFT
long as
that
it's
does
like low
that?
cost,
It's like a
no
pawn
free
that
lunch.
refills forever. How would I even
Honestly,
search
at this
for that?
point, yeah, your best bet is to just search in the Discord. If it's not like a new announcement that's just come out, you can always go up into that search feature in the top right-hand corner and search for the NFT name in the announcement channel. And that'll get you the announcement that was about that NFT specifically. And it'll give you all the information that you want to look for. Dubstep also has a great user guide that has a lot of information on NFTs if you're looking for NFTs. I'm sure that we will have an official one at some point. We just have not gotten around to getting one yet. We'll probably get it in the game eventually, but in the NFT description, right on OpenSea or whatever platform you're using to buy an NFT, also probably has a lot of information in it.
Good old Dubstep.
Thank you.
Hey, for people that are not like Discord experts, or maybe they don't hang out on our channel all the
Discord
time.
exports.
Michelle, do you have a sec to demonstrate some of the cool bot commands? Because I see people searching like for recipes
You're
and
welcome,
things like that.
guys.
Oh, somebody's looks like they're typing it up for me. Like rice, for example.
Yeah, I'll put one in the chat right now. All the crafts that we have in the game do have a Discord bot command.
Exactly.
All you have to do is type in the exclamation point.
I use my
letters
bot
TS
command,
for
but
Town Star,
theirs is
which
cool
I
too.
should probably change to Common Ground World, but haven't yet. So we'll consider
Same.
that. And then the craft name, like rice, for example, and then it'll show right up. The Gala game Sage will print up a report here of what the craft is, what the requirements are, where it's made, what the craft time is, and where it's stored, which is really all the important information that you need. If you're looking for like exactly what the points or what the cash are for that good, if you sell it, if you go into the Common Ground World FAQ channel, there's a whole document that I keep up to date every single week. Unless something gets missed, which if it does, it does happen. There are human errors. Just let me know. But I try to keep it updated every week. Should have all of the current information for the live game as it's live. And when the game update happens, it gets updated with everything else.
Awesome. We have a Red Fox 78. Can we talk about the disconnecting? Yeah.
He keeps asking about
I
the
didn't
disconnect.
mention that particular icon at the beginning, so sorry I wasn't clear. But yeah, we have a fix for that. It's going out
Oh, they got a
probably
fix
today.
for that.
If it
Okay.
makes it through QA.
If it makes it through
Previous
QA,
question,
never
Nubra.
mind.
Pathing is still messed up, he says. FPS is bad. Okay, well, typically when you have bad FPS, we're going to ask what browser are you on, what device are you on, because it does matter. So, Nubra, if you want to provide some info there. And then the pathing, 100% agree. We've addressed that before. There are a couple pathing issues that are pretty quirky. It's in the engine. I'm not passing the buck. That's a fact. You could check the forums and
Yeah,
see.
they'll probably talk about it.
And
but
that's
I think
something we're
those,
looking to address right now. But those
player
pathing
friendly NFTs
calculations
are like
affect
basic
everybody. It's not like
buildings.
when the pathing is bad, it singles you out and it's only bad for you. It's the exact
Like a
same
basic water
deterministic
pump.
routine that applies to everybody. So if it's bad for one person, it's bad for other people in some cases. But in general, I would say like 90-ish% of the pathing is pretty all right. What do you guys think?
I think it does okay. There's definitely some weird instances where you see like an industrial worker walk through the middle of something to get to a warehouse, but for the most part, it works out okay. And sometimes if you think about it hard enough, that might be the best path for them. You can try to justify it. So it's hard to really tell. I'm sure that they take the shortest distance that they think is possible.
Coinman, what is the best browser?
Yeah, but sometimes they don't think.
Whatever you like.
Yeah.
I mean, Michelle's had bad experiences in, I think, Chrome, but Chrome works fine for me.
The opposite. I've had bad
Oh.
experiences in Microsoft Edge. I can't get the game
Oh.
to run at all in Microsoft Edge.
That's
the second I
weird.
open it in Chrome,
I just
it
use
loads right up
Microsoft Edge
fine,
now.
no problem.
Interesting.
But it hasn't always been that way. It's been the opposite before, so things change.
Oh wow.
If you're having problems with one
I'm
browser,
still
try
using
another
Microsoft
browser.
Edge.
Browsers do updates and change
They get
things
no
all
issues.
the time, so it's hard to say which one is working the best at any point in time on your specific computer.
Let's see. Maduckery or Mauduckery. I'm always nervous saying people's names out loud, so I feel like it's a trick to get me to say something naughty. But
Voltron,
is
it's gonna
asked
happen.
in response to my talk about pathing, says, so we're just going to ignore the crappy pathing so it affects everyone. Haha, laugh face. No, we're not ignoring it, right? It's like everything else. We just have to prioritize it. You know, if you could fix 15 storage bugs and implement one feature in 1 week versus, you know, fixing Godot's pathing for 2 to 3 weeks, you know, always got to make that choice. Let's see. Nubra has a low end PC, can reach steady 25 FPS. It's not me, it's her fault. Okay. Well, I hear you guys. You know, you're saying that you're really bringing up the pathing a lot today. We have some time with our front end guys to talk about it. I'll tell you what, I'll bring it up again. We'll do a reeval. We'll see where we left off on it. It's not on this week's schedule. We're working on guilds, and it's not on next week's. But yeah, I will revisit. So
I am happy with the tree.
I hear you.
I think it'll come in handy every single competition with my rush. I like the
I
way
see
it
someone
looks.
asking how they can reset their common ground world town.
So, yeah,
If you're
I'm happy with
inside
it.
the game and you've just loaded the game and it shows those three like cards that show which mode you want to choose from, each card will have a little eye inside of a circle icon at the top right hand corner. If you click on that, it will let you abandon your town in whichever mode you've got a town in. If you're having trouble loading your town, if it's been too long since you logged in last and fast forward is just taking too long and you just don't want to wait any longer, you can abandon your town and start over with a fresh town. Just click right on that little eye, click abandon town, and it'll start you over fresh. You won't have to worry about loading.
Act.
Is there any other live Q&A? I don't see any other questions. I feel like I got most of them.
The exact time Jewelry Meta comes back.
All right, let's move on to the competition. Next week's competition is Cups of Coffee, which I slowly leaked into the Discord on Wednesday as a slow leaky Wednesday. I had some weird weather here on Wednesday. I think we had some tornadoes, which was crazy. It's not the first time we've had tornadoes this year.
It's pretty
So it's
windy
been an
here,
odd
too.
week for me. So my leaky Wednesday post was a bit late, but I did slide them in to one of the official documents and let a couple people in Discord know so they could spread the news.
Oh yeah,
So
I made
everybody
an
should have seen that
announcement
there
on my
was
Discord,
coffee
right?
beans
As
added this week.
soon as I found out, anyways.
Ceramic mugs added this week, and cups of coffee also added this week. So the
Rob, did they answer
competition
your
meta will be
questions?
cups of coffee. The town part of it
Oh,
was
none,
leaked.
okay.
The edges are all rivers, aside from the one town on the north side that is still forest.
Okay.
Let me scroll through and make sure I get it right. Yep, plains. So the north is plains. All the other three sides are river. Trade time this week is going to be 80 seconds for a standard depot, 40 seconds for an NFT depot. You're still going to get 40 gas, 25,000 cash, same as normal. And I think that's all I have for the competition, unless
Like
you guys
one
have any
gasoline per
questions
trade?
about it.
That's a lot of
Why
rivers.
do
That's
we
cool.
have chromium in the cup? Oh, because it's a fun coffee cup. It's shiny. It's got chrome in it. It's chrome and clay. It's just a pretty cup. That's why it's got chromium in it. I see Dash is asking when project manager, even though he already introduced himself about 5 minutes into the AMA. So yeah, I'm not
It's,
sure what you're referring to.
Rian's Dash.
He's here, Dash.
Farmers, good
You
morning.
were not here clearly when he was introduced. Good morning.
Hi, Dash.
Rip
Does anybody
Dash.
have any other questions? How many shade for the coffee shop? Let me
Solid.
look that up for you, and I will let you know in 1 second.
Dash asks questions. Are Dash's questions gonna get answered? I doubt it.
The coffee shop itself produces 2 shade. No dirty, no salty, no sandy, no cold. Just 2 shade. And it should require a dirt road.
Okay, good to know.
And that's the coffee shop. It's going to cost $850,000 to build it. 10 wood, 10 lumber, 10 energy. That'll be your coffee shop.
Lots of materials, but all right. What about the wages?
I see Lexel has a question asking if the normal casual server can have different biomes available for people to play on. That is a question that gets asked pretty often. I feel like Masashi usually answers it by saying that that kind of stuff is in the works, and it will, at some point, there will be multiple choices for choosing your biome. But for right now, it's the one that we provide.
Yeah, the multiple
changes
choices
on a
for
weekly
choosing the
basis.
biome. I think that the starter towns they make, all of those will be a choice. I think that's the reason why they are making starter towns, like custom starter towns now. Which is cool. I hope that's
What
the
else
case.
do we have for questions here?
They're saving
Question
on the
mark,
starter towns they make.
wages, worker movement speed, dubstep. What
Yeah.
about work?
All of that stuff will be in the announcement like it usually is when it comes out right after this AMA.
Got it.
Just be patient.
Breezy asking Michelle, does Gala pay her therapy bill after a day on Discord?
Oh,
Yikes. That's
Oh,
jeez. It's a
man.
full-time job and it does include benefits. Thank you.
Yeah, they probably have. Oh, okay, never mind.
No,
I'm
I
not
don't
even gonna
need
get there.
therapy after being in Discord. I love all of you guys. We have a great time.
I'm not
in
even gonna
Discord.
go there.
Yeah, I'm excited. Dubstep. I'm excited about the coffee shop.
Me too. I can't wait to make cups of coffee.
It doesn't
I
seem
really
too
want to
hard.
sell in real life swag, like 3D printed versions of our little buildings and stuff, or die cast or something. I would love to have, and this isn't a pit. I'm not like secretly part of the marketing team, but I would love to have little figurines for like the logger and stuff sitting around my desk.
Oh my goodness. If that were possible, I would definitely have tiny little Town Star figures all over my house.
Oh my god, it'd be so
Sounds
great. Bobblehead, whatever. Would anybody be interested in that in Discord? And I swear I'm not I'm not shilling or what. I'm just genuinely curious. I would like those kind of toys. If anybody else would, just let us know. See if there's
If
some
I
kind of
had like,
interest.
probably
It isn't
not.
very earth conscious to make a new mug
I don't
for
even know
every
who
cup
would
of
buy
coffee,
it,
though.
but I don't know. Maybe
Um,
They're
whales.
made out of clay. I don't know that it's not earth conscious to dig up clay from the ground and form it into the shape of a bowl. So I'm not sure what you're referring to by it not being earth conscious to pull up clay from the ground and turn it into a bowl.
Let's see. Riant wants, or for Riant, Riprock wants to know about the roadmap. Let's see. Guilds, Q1, daily
Yes.
challenges. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, so in Q1 we want to finally deliver guilds, which is a long promise we've had. Then we want to introduce daily challenges with Dirt being the currency rewarded through daily challenges using your earning NFTs. And then in Q3, upgradable NFTs through all 20 levels with this new category of NFTs.
Doesn't really tell us anything new, to be honest. Just tells us stuff we already knew.
So yeah, Dash, that's still accurate for the time being. Yeah,
That's so accurate,
more
I guess.
information on the light paper when it's released.
No, well, see, money. Dubstep is dubstep.
I see someone
It's the
asking about what the
music that I
contents of the
listen
starter
to.
pack will be. Once we have
People
all
just
that
call me
information
Dub
all
because it's
figured out,
easier.
we will let you know as soon as we know exactly what's going to be in it. It's not finalized yet, so we're not going to let anyone know. But as soon as it's finalized, we'll let you know.
Yeah, it's still work in progress, but if you think you have a great idea what could it be, please be welcome to leave it in discussion on Discord.
Sounds good.
Does anyone else have any other questions? I see people asking about what the exact points will be for all the new crafts, and again, that'll be right in the announcement as soon as it comes out after this town hall ends. So just be patient. Exactly, Edie Lugs. Be patient. I think the only other thing left on our agenda here is to talk about the sale NFT, which is going on sale today, and that is a specialty coffee cart. It's an epic NFT. That's going to go on sale today at 2 p.m. Eastern, so it's at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 3.5 hours from now, if my math is correct. I'm just looking at my clock real fast.
Oh,
The utility for that NFT is going to be 2/1 passive coffee beans
yeah.
to any surrounding tiles wherever it's placed. It's also going to give a 30% decrease in the craft time for
We'll
coffee
talk about
shops
coffee beans
directly
too.
adjacent to it, or cafes. I'm honestly not sure what the name of the in-game building is. I forget if it's coffee shop or cafe, but whichever it is, it's going to give you a 30% decrease in craft time to that building that makes the coffee cup. That effect is not. It is stackable, and again, it's just for ones directly adjacent.
That's
to
not
it.
my cat.
It doesn't require
I
a
don't have a
road.
cat.
It has no wages. It does not cast any shade,
Meow.
dirty, salty, sandy, or cold. It does stack with all the other NFTs that also provide a decrease in craft time, like the corrupted open pack art,
Oh, the new
Miranda
effect card
skins,
NFT?
and like ghost cards. There are no ghost
Yeah,
cards.
huh? Isn't next week a
There may be in the
NFT
future.
reward already? Third week of the month, except for last month and all the
Does
months
anybody have
before
any
that.
questions about the NFT? I don't know if I mentioned the sale price. The sale price is $300, and there will be 300 total in store. Yep, 300 total in store. $300.
Why is it more than the gingerbread house? Somebody asked.
That's all I have for the
Let's
sale.
see if they address that. I think it's because the materials,
See if we have any
coffee
other
beans
live
are
questions
hard to
here.
make. Well, not hard.
I
It's
see people
just
talking about ghost doors.
when you compare it
I
to other
definitely
stuff
miss
like
ghost doors. I will agree with you.
peppermint or
Ghost
strawberries.
doors were fun. That was just a
Tasty
bug on
barista.
Play Canvas that could never get worked out. And now that we're on Godot, that bug doesn't exist anymore. I know it was a bug that a lot of people abused on Play Canvas, and we did enjoy it, but it's gone.
Hasty Barista.
Yeah, Hasty Barista. They already answered
Yes,
me.
the Hasty Barista
Well,
is the next
yeah.
ghost card for a competition. Let me see what week that is. It's not this week. I believe it's the week after next week. Let me 100% check and confirm that for
Okay.
you. Hasty Barista. Yes, that will be a reward for next week's competition. So this week there's not an NFT reward.
Okay, the week
but
after this
competition
one.
Next
Got it.
week we'll have an NFT reward.
Probably also
That
coffee
NFT
related.
will be
All
the
right.
Hasty Barista, and it'll speed up the walking speed of the barista who works in coffee shops.
Right.
What else we got for live questions?
Storages with more than one door. That's possible.
That would be interesting.
Tractor to dig a pond. Ooh.
I'm not sure what you mean by adding a tractor to dig a pond. Digging a pond isn't a part of the game, so I don't quite know what you mean. What else? Do we have?
The pond doesn't craft anything. Yeah, maybe it should craft frog music, and then you capture it and use it to summon the frog queen.
Frog music.
Yes. Well, I don't want to capture the frogs. You know, they have their own lives. They don't need us.
Yeah, no
messing
free
with them,
lunch.
but
Maybe the
we
NFT will
should
go
put
on
something
sale
around the
next
pond,
week.
right? Let's see. Oh,
The three
Digi meant
rivers
the
help a
well,
lot,
not the pond.
but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna. I think coffee beans will be used more than just in this competition.
Well, if there's no other live questions, suppose we could call it a morning.
All right. Let's see. Renato. Let's see. Isma. Riant. What do you guys think? You got any last minute anything you want to throw in? Ideas? Corrections?
Well, I just wanted to say again that it's really great to be here. Thank you for having me. And all ideas for features for new NFTs, please leave them in the discussion channel in Discord. I will be reading them, and all your feedback is greatly appreciated. And let's have a great 2024.
Awesome. Have a great 2024 too.
2024 too.
Thanks again, everybody. Remember, if you're on YouTube, to click all the likes and all the subscribes and all the little dingy bells on our
Yes.
channel.
Yes, make sure you sign up for subscribe. You'll get notifications before we go live. You'll know when there's one coming up, so you won't miss any. So definitely do that.
So 88 people are watching their live stream, and it says 54 people are watching mine. So shout out
All
everyone.
right.
What's
Well,
up?
have a great weekend.
Here
Goodbye,
we are
everybody.
watching somebody else's
Great
stream.
weekend.
Crazy.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Okay. Seems like it's done. All right. Yeah, they actually didn't talk too much about this starter bundle. We'll see what that's about. All right, well, most of you are probably on my Discord, so you know that I already put out the information on the coffee stuff. I'm pretty sure they'll make an announcement any minute now. Let's see. Okay, they haven't made an announcement. Yeah, let me pull that up real quick. Okay, yeah. It's on the official document. Their official document. So coffee beans will require 7 water, and it takes 6 minutes to craft. That's on the fastest craft timer. It actually takes a long time. It's similar to grapes. And yeah, negatively impacted by dirty, shade, and salty. That makes sense. Stored in the silo. And 2 new crafts, ceramic mug and cup of coffee. So the ceramic mug is made at the pottery shop, very similar to the ceramic bowls, but for some reason it requires 3 clay instead of 2, and it also requires chromium, so they just made it harder to craft. Craft time's 2 minutes and 30 seconds at the fastest, same as the ceramic bowls. Pottery shop's negatively impacted by dirty, so you're probably gonna want to build nuclear power, because that's the best strategy for you know, making ceramic bowls and ceramic mugs, since the pottery shop doesn't like dirty. And then you got the meta item, which is cup of coffee. It's 5 coffee beans, 1 sugar, 1 milk, 1 water, 1 ceramic mug. That's a lot. So yeah, you're gonna want passive water, which is easy to accomplish in the biome we're getting, since we're getting 3 rivers. You're gonna want sugar and milk production. And of course, the ceramic mug is this whole process. One thing that I know is gonna catch people off guard are the shallow mines. We don't get a mountain, and we get 3 rivers. That's awesome, but the 3 rivers are actually a hindrance to your mines. Make sure that you place your shallow mine in a place where it has no passive water. Otherwise, it's going to get slowed down significantly. So yeah, you're going to need to place down that shallow mine right in between the two rivers, you know, where you don't have any passive water. That way you'll be able to craft chromium fast. But actually, I think you need a lot of mines. Just make sure you place it in the right spot. Yeah, for the chromium, so you can make the ceramic mug. But in my opinion, cup of coffee doesn't seem that hard, like compared to some other stuff. I'm pretty sure it's the very basic craft. Like after cup of coffee, we're probably gonna get more specialty coffees with like chocolate or caramel or other stuff in there. That's my speculation at least, but we'll see how that goes. Martin, 1,500 players and 80 watch stream. Well, not everybody is awake. Sometimes people on the other side of the world, or maybe they're busy, they'll come back and watch the their live stream or the video later. See money, what color Lamborghini are you getting to fight? No free lunch. Damn, you're only like 500k points off 25. I was so close. Speaking of that, well, I'm ranked 29 now. I'm like 1 million off now. It's because these people are selling stack box. It's so a good batch. If I were to do everything perfectly, because if you guys watched the stream while I was starting to do the whole fancy cake build rate, I ran into a couple issues. I made some mistakes. If I were to have not done any mistakes and done it perfectly, I might have maybe gotten 25th or 24th place. But even then, like, I know for sure Planet Bob was gonna make more points than me, so I wasn't gonna pass up Planet Bob. So like maybe 25th place if I did everything perfectly, but that's a hard ask. Of course I'll take top 50, because at the end I could have done stack box. I know it could have gotten me top 25. It just would have been more work. Yeah, that's pretty much it. B-Rob, 6 shallow mines max without water. That's right. I don't think you need that much chromium though. B-Rob, 850k coffee shop, and you're going to need a lot of them with the craft time. Well, let's see. Coffee, cup of coffee, 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Yeah, I suppose you will need a lot of them. That's true. Rich V, just do ice blocks again. It's not gonna be good enough. Ice blocks might work for the anything goes competition, but not for meta specific ones. And like people said, I actually do think they're gonna nerf ice blocks at some point. Thundula, 3 River was a troll. I think for the most part, the 3 Rivers will be grateful for the 3 Rivers, considering all the water you need for the coffee beans. Pocari, hello. Amir, cappuccino, and macchiato. Yeah, a lot of things they could do. They would need a new coffee tab, I think, like jewelry tab. I think so too. Yeah, they'll probably make a new tab. Yeah, like I mean, there are plenty of coffee types. Yeah, cappuccino, macchiato, cocktails. Yep. Roger, yeah, that's fair. Mistakes were made, much less than me. Yeah. Rachel, my mistake beats your mistake. I went over 24 hours with an offline update turned off. Yikes, yeah. That sucks. Gotta make sure, always double check, like even though I turned it on in the first couple minutes, before you go offline, always double check that it's on. And like time since last refresh, 2 days, 16 hours. I've been running this since I finished the build. Well, actually, that's not true. Since I've been running this since after that update happened that disconnected us, because I know they made an update a couple hours into the competition to fix the NFTs, that issue with the NFTs, if you guys remember that. That's what that update was for. And I know that rolled back some people's sounds because they were disconnected whenever that update happened, I guess. So that sucks. Yeah, they didn't talk too much about the starter NFT pack, but when they said that, I was thinking like common rarity versions of the NFTs, like a common water pump where it does the exact same thing as a water pump. It's just an NFT, so you don't have to build it. Maybe a common wind turbine or something. Like, I'm just thinking like the same exact utility as the one in game. It's just that you don't have to build it. I think that's all it's gonna do, but we'll see. We don't really get much info on that. Since it's not going on sale this week, but maybe going on sale like next week or something. I guess that's when we'll find out more info about those starter NFTs. But they said it's a good way to get people into the game. Well, I think they meant to say it's a good way to get people into Web3, because that's true. Getting people into the game by encouraging them to buy a starter pack. I know other games do it. It's nothing like new. But I would still suggest to people, you better play the game first before spending any money to make sure you actually like it. Rachel, yeah, kept kicking me out. Should have double checked. Yeah. See Money, thoughts on Echoes of Empire? Not a game I'm interested in, but I know it launches at the end of the month, so I could check it out. Like, not knowing anything about the game, I was invited to the playtest, but I just never played it. But what do you think, See Money? You want me to check it out? I could stream it the first day and we'll see what it's about, but I'm not gonna keep up with the game. I might be wrong, but I had the understanding that it's a 4X strategy game similar to Eternal Paradox. Like I said, I haven't played the game, B-Rob, but with them, it's probably going to be $200 bucks. $200 starter pack? Yeah, that's horrible. Freaking might as well buy 3 AAA games with that money. Rich V, Make the Well, Quarter Square, Win Pump 1 Square. Quarter Square Well. I don't think they'll do that. Unless you meant as an NFT, they should just make a well that fills up with water faster. But still make it a whole square. See, I might have missed some messages. Low stake slots earlier said, I never hear them asking of people how to improve the gameplay. It's always about ideas for NFTs. They'll listen. You can tell them about ideas to improve the gameplay. Like, there's a whole channel for that, right? What's the channel called? Common Ground World Ideas. That's where you post your ideas to improve the gameplay, low stake slots. But since you mentioned that earlier, they always ask for ideas on NFTs. Personally, I don't bother. Like, I'm not gonna do their work and try to come up with ideas for NFTs. Like, maybe there is an NFT out there that I would like to see. I can't think of one right now. But what does it matter? They're still gonna make their own ideas for the NFTs. Even if I share my idea, what will they make it? And if they do make it, how does that work? Because it was my idea. I don't know. There's just some complications there. I feel like they'll listen to your ideas, but they probably won't do them, if that makes sense. And also, don't spend too much time, unless you really want to, thinking of an idea for a new NFT. Yeah, because they might not use it. They probably won't use it. And you're kind of just doing their job at that point, you know what I mean? See, Manny, I'm still waiting for you to check out Meow Match on stream. Old JK. You know, I think it would be funny for me to just stream Meow Match one day. I played the game for like an hour, so I'm pretty sure I'm still in the beginning. But like, it would be funny if I just stream Meow Match for like 2 or 3 hours and see how far I can get. And my PSPM, they could make it for what? Watcher, yeah, I'm not gonna do their work. Their job is to think and make NFTs. Yeah, that's the way I see it. I guess if you want to give them ideas, it's cool. Even ideas on improving gameplay, but like NFTs, I mean, they'll come up with their NFTs no matter what, trust me. They'll come up with a way. There's a lot of NFTs ideas they could make. I'm sure they got a bunch of ideas themselves. Martin, as I said, was not easy to share NFTs with them. Then to hear scene rules they can't do, huge joke. Yeah, because it's weird. Like they want you to share an NFT idea with them, which is all nice and harmless, but they also are gonna tell you, oh, we can't actually use your idea for legal reasons because that's your idea. It's not their idea. It's weird. It's a weird thing. See Money Anita is going to stream it on January 24th. Oh, okay. That's interesting. They're gonna actually stream Meow Match. Did you get Anita to do that, See Money? Who would actually stream Meow Match willingly? No free lunch, Meow Match, and 1st of April sounds like a plan. Oh, it should be a 1st of April thing. Martin Winod did read the PM I did to him, but after I made it very clear, the PM then said, or Farmer Michelle then said to seen the rules it can't do. Okay. Yeah, same money. I've literally been joking about streaming Meow Match, but it seems like they're going to do it. I mean, that would be cool. Oh, the competition ended. I thought it was going to end in a couple more minutes. I didn't realize it already ended. Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't make top 25, but yeah, good game to everyone. Hope competition went well. And yeah, I mentioned this earlier, but if you did ice blocks, what rank did you end up with? Please let me know. I'm curious. I told people I'm pretty sure it's going to get you top 600. It might have actually gotten some people top 225. They probably had Miranda skins and such, right? But yeah, it probably got some people top 400 and they probably didn't have NFTs. So that's what I'm wondering. If you actually went through all the effort to make an ice block build showcase, you probably ranked well. So that's good. Do it as an April Fool's joke, maybe. Yeah. Tabuka around about 500. Yeah, that sounds good. And you said, Tabuka, you said that this was the hardest build that you've ever made. Ice block. Those take slots. I was 325-ish and doing 7,900. Yeah, so top 400. Tabuka, I made so many mistakes when I built it, so that's why I was so low. Alina, no NFTs under 300. Damn. I mean, that sounds really good to me. You wouldn't have gotten that with I don't think you would have gotten with that with Salmon Nigiri, especially not with cakes. Who knows? Best brew in town. Sell cups of coffee. So what did I get exactly? 29. All right, I'll take it. Probably better than getting 26. I was about 2 million off. Yeah, I was 2 million points off. I wouldn't have made it. Homeboy, you also didn't make it. Sorry. You were so close. What were you even making, homeboy? Yeah, homeboy, if you're still here, what were you making? Were you making style box or something else? Snow globes, maybe? No freelance. Some got top 50 with salmon. Oh yeah, with enough NFTs, yeah. You got all those aquacultures houses and especially the advanced fishing platforms. Yeah, it's a lot. My casual town. What did I have in my casual town? I think it's the build I practiced. Let me check. I'm gonna delete my casual town because I think. Oh shoot! It's on fast forward. Yikes! I thought I turned that off. Okay, let me refresh this and I'm going to abandon my casual town from that main menu. Yeah, because I think they said the new biome is out already. Some people said that yesterday, but yeah, that's what I want to check right now. Figure out, put Miranda's playtest, and then stream Meow Match. Dude, August, I got 271 no skins. Sounds incredible. GMM Horta was doing 8,800 ice with skins. Yeah, that sounds right. Got 160th place. Damn. Just with ice blocks. Okay, so my casual. Gonna abandon it. Yes, I hope it doesn't abandon my other towns. Okay, yeah, the new biome is already out. I don't know exactly when they pushed this update, but I think they pushed it at the same time they pushed out the updates to fix the inventory issues on the first day of the competition. So that's actually cool. So yeah, new updates out if you guys want to practice or start building up cash. I'm actually gonna go in here. I'll keep streaming for a couple more minutes after I set up my gold rush or whatever here. Because I do that to gather money to then practice either my own design or the no NFT design. After I do all that, I'll go and load up the common ground mode because I haven't been on there for 3 days, so it's probably gonna take a while to load that up. But yeah, we get 3 rivers. They still need to push out the update to actually add the coffee stuff, right? Yeah, because that's not on here, right? But at least we have the biome, so you can start making cash. This is a big plus. Bitch V milk is boosted. Oh, let's check that out. Yeah, let's check that out real quick. Why do you say milk is boosted? Is that legit or what? Yeah, I haven't seen that. We didn't... Nobody asked anything about a cash boost now that I remember. Yeah, they didn't even mention a cash boost. Looks like the limiter is chromium. At first glance, it seems that way just because you only got 6 spots to put your shallow mines at. These 6 spots right here. That's where you put your shallow mines. You don't want to put them here because there's passive water. It'll slow them down. Oh, we start off with trees. Okay. What should I do for cash? Yeah, probably just gold. It's the easiest thing to do. I get all the cash I need doing gold. I'm just gonna do that and leave it as is for a couple hours to get money. Helps me a lot to gather all the money I need. Oh, you're asking. Okay. I think it would make sense for milk to be cash boosted. I would love to see that. But they did not even like mention any cash boosts. Then again, Farmer Michelle said to be patient with the actual announcement with all the details. I don't think she even knows all the details by memory. Keith Fuller, 785, no NFTs. All right. KBGF. What does KBGF mean? Sorry, I'm not sure. What did you make? Did you make Icebox or did you make something else, Keith? B-Rob, yeah, I got 18 mil saved up and steel done already. Oh, that's awesome, B-Rob. Yeah, it's gonna help out. Yeah, I mean, once I set up my gold rush, it takes me like 2 hours to get to 18 mil, so it doesn't take too long. And yeah, I get rid of all this stuff. Why do I want all these meadows, you know? All these scrubs. Okay, let me actually do the gold rush part. Since you got the trees here, you could probably set up the gold rush here. You know, I'm gonna use NFTs here, but so this isn't a great example, but I would say if milk is not cash boosted, of course you could do gold as always, and you'd probably want to place a couple dirt roads here. And on the left side, you could put down your forges after you do your whole energy production. Oh, we do start off with milk. Okay. Maybe do gold / milk rush. Yeah, I see, because we actually do start off with milk. Okay. I suspect now, I understand what you were saying that, Rich V. I do suspect that milk will probably be cash boosted. Okay. Yeah, then I guess, sure, you could do both milk and gold. I do suspect milk will be cash boosted. I don't think they'll I don't know when they'll put out the announcement. That's the thing. And of course, I will update the Talonstar playbook probably after they put out the actual announcement. But I can already add the new items to it. Louis de Points, hello. Top 150, awesome. Really good. Rog, hello. If Farmer Michelle said be patient, I missed that. I joined late. Oh, no problem. Yeah, she told me to be patient too. She told like 3 of us to be patient, if not everyone. Yeah, well, I'm here. I'm being patient. Where's the announcement, Farmer Michelle? I'm just joking. I'll be more patient. No rush. At least we got the biome out. Yeah, but if milk gets cash boosted, I will do my milk rush on the actual competition. Oh, the trade time. It's yeah, they said 80 seconds. Actually, it says 40 seconds. Is that right? Maybe they haven't updated the trade time or what? Wait. I'm a little confused. I thought they said it was 80 seconds. Maybe it's not updated. Bukari finished 309 to top 400. Oh, just doing fancy cakes. Interesting. Yeah, but you had a lot of good NFTs for fancy cakes. So that makes sense. B-Rob, I'm showing 20 seconds with Express. Yeah, but that's not what they said, B-Rob. They said it's a minute and 20 seconds regular. So 40 seconds with Express. No, I'm gonna get rid of the milk barns. Like, why would I make milk like that? I have the NFTs for it. I'm just gonna focus on gold. Yeah, auto sell, update town offline, sell the storehouse. And yeah, I don't need the ranchers either. Oh. Oh yeah, the new NFT. I mean, I might get it, maybe, because I like I said about the gingerbread house. I like the passive ingredient stuff. It's very cheat, very cheaty. And coffee beans need a lot of water. It's probably not that helpful of an NFT for this biome because of all the water we get. But like I said, I think coffee beans will still be relevant in the next couple competitions. They did say it's the month of coffee, so I would expect the next 3 competitions to be coffee related. But yeah, I don't know 100% if I'll actually get it yet. Maybe, but I think I said maybe to the Christmas tree, although the Christmas tree, I was planning to get it eventually. I just didn't buy it right away. But who knows? Maybe they'll put the NFT on sale next week. We'll see. I say that jokingly. I kind of hope they don't do that crap anymore, but we'll see. Yeah, I think the gold rush is done. Really don't need to do much more there. All I wanted to do is set up the gold rush. And like in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and clear all these tiles out. But we pretty much have all the information we need to know to start working on our cup of coffee design. Yeah, we got the biome, we got the craft times, the craft requirements. So I will be working on a cup of coffee build showcase. I'm planning to use nuclear power because you make more cups of coffee that way. It's easier, you know, with the passive energy. I think by now people aren't so scared of making a nuke, because I know like last year most people were scared of making nukes. Like it's a whole process. It is a whole process getting all the iron you need for the steel. Like I don't know, for some reason just some people never wanted to make nuclear power. I don't know if they still feel that way, but it's such a useful building. I can add one more road. Oh, I'll add a couple roads. Yeah, I should do what B-Rob did and start getting iron. Actually, not a bad idea. Or at least start building the mine or something. Martin, 4 mines on iron, 1 steel mill, nuke money, and it's fast build. Yeah, but like if you're very new or just never done it before, it might seem like a complicated process. Um, okay, I think I have everything. I'll make lumber. wood, energy. I'm just gonna make sure I don't overproduce energy. I'll do 2 mines. I'm gonna wait for the mines to be done so I can start making iron. That's gonna be for the steel mill later on. And then I'm good. I'll leave it running offline. Gathering cash, gathering lumber. Gathering iron, I mean. Too much gold ore, but that's fine. Kelvin 10, hello. Strange but my common ground world says best brew starts in 23 hours. Can't start testing the new biome yet. So the test competition does start in 23 hours and that ends when the real competition starts. That is true. The new biome is actually live in casual. So if you have a town in casual right now, you can go ahead and abandon it. And whenever you start off a new town, it's going to say you get the 3 Rivers biome. So you can actually just go ahead and start practicing on casual. Not really practicing, but start getting cash. Because they are going to put out an update later today to actually add the coffee items to the game. Because those are not in the game yet. But you know, this is great. Yeah, you're welcome. Great that we can start gathering the cash. And even gathering the materials for the nuclear power, since you know you're probably going to want that. I gotta wait until I make 1 iron, because I also don't want to overproduce iron. So I gotta put it at sell at amount of like 100 or something. Yeah, you know, just in case. I'll leave this running for a couple hours and I'll check back on it. Well, I guess I could put on the greasy wheels. Yeah, let's do 100 on the iron. I get too caught up playing this game sometimes. Having fun making this. All right. Anybody got any last minute questions? Because like after this steel mill is done, I'll start making steel. Load up common ground mode, but that's it. I'm not gonna have you. We're not gonna wait a whole hour for that mode to load up. B-Rob, for the amount of ingredients we can make versus the 3-minute craft time per coffee is crazy. I'm thinking 15 coffee shops or more. It does sound pretty crazy, right? 3 minutes and 20 seconds per coffee. And how many ingredients do they have to pick up again? Is it like 10? Or 9? Let's see, 5 coffee beans, 1 sugar, 1 milk, 1 water, 1 ceramic mat. They gotta pick up 9 items, and it's a 3-minute 20-second craft time. I always like to estimate it. If you don't have NFTs, it's like 10 seconds per item. But if you can have the silo close to it, it should be less. So you probably make a cup of coffee every 5 minutes. So you make anywhere between 12 and 15 cups of coffee per coffee shop. So yeah, B-Rob, if you make 15 coffee shops, what rate are you trying to get? Are you trying to get it somewhere between 180 cups of coffee and 225 cups of coffee? Is that your goal, you think? Because you're probably right, B-Rob. You probably do need like 15 coffee shops, which is crazy. All right, this is good. This can run. Yeah, 15 an hour per coffee shop, roughly. Yeah. I'm not disconnected. No, should be good. Should be good. $180-ish. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what rate I'll aim for yet on, you know, the no NFT build showcase I'm going to make, as well as my personal build. But we'll see later. It's going to be fun figuring that stuff out. But yeah, I'm going to leave this loading for like 2 hours. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'm going to go now. I'm going to update the Townstar playbook in a little while. I'm mostly waiting for the official announcement, just so I know all the details for sure. But yeah, in a little while, I'll add new information to it. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you so much for everybody hanging out and watching, because we got like 56 viewers, so appreciate that. If you do plan on purchasing the new coffee beans NFT and you want to help support me or the channel, you can use the link in the description of the video. I would greatly appreciate that. It helps me out, and you know, you're just buying an NFT that's your choice. It'll help you out in the game. But it does help me out if you buy it with my link, so I appreciate that. Wajira, are there mine NFTs? There are not. There are no mine NFTs, but there are passive NFTs for chromium, limestone, and silica, so those would help out. But yeah, that's all I got. Thank you for your support, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.